Back with Bobby and JJ Radio, we have Mr. Johnny Lopez. He is the CEO of Advanced Protection, which is juggernaut security company here in San Antonio. If you missed any of his birth and continued growth in the company and how he went from door knocking to CEO, you don't have to worry. You go to bobbyandjjradio.com or check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So, Johnny, Bobby's real estate agent, kind of. I'm a real estate agent. Sometimes.
Usually.
When he shaves.
There it is.
It's No Shave November, by the way.
It's No Shave November.
Whatever that means.
Not very happy about it.
Yeah. You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
So, as a real estate agent, I feel that my best. We had a girl, Elizabeth Priest, come on. And what I feel that the real estate industry is huge, right? Like so many things that we have to know. We need to know contracts. We need to know about option periods, all these different, inspections, negotiations. What we really don't have time for is keeping up with the Joneses as far as security. It's something that I feel it gives customer service to our clients because you're moving into, not that we're, throwing people in bad houses and bad areas, but you're putting people into houses where they've never been before. We've had some clients that, they come in and they get broken into. There's this peace of mind. And not just that, there's a ton of products that we don't know about. There's a lot of things that we don't know about because we're not supposed to know. We should stay in our lane, which is negotiating and, finding them a house. Talk about how you work directly with some of the biggest real estate teams here in San Antonio.
Yes. So what we do is our biggest resource is realtors. And reason being is, as a realtor, like you mentioned, you want to stay in your lane and focus on what you're good at. And so we want to be a resource for our agents where if a client has a security question, a need, a guy.
Right.
Where that's where we come in, stay in our lane, and we're able to go out, educate them, be more of a resource for them. And so with our agents, the reason I feel that we have been very successful with our real estate agents is because we're able to protect that database. Right. Where if your client comes in, we look at the longevity of the account, make sure we go in there, not just get the sell, but be there throughout if they have questions.
Right.
And again, that builds a triangle of trust for our agents where your client now thinks of you for anything because of the experience with us.
Sure.
That's huge. Anytime I refer somebody, I want to make sure that they're taken care of. Like, they're not going to get their eyes poked out. They're not going to get oversold. That it's going to be somebody that's going to care and take care of them, and that they're going to take care of it for me. It's going to be hands off for me. I don't want to have to worry about it or deal with it after the fact.
Yeah,
so that's huge for me.
Like, what's my code to get into my house and stuff?
Yeah.
Those aren't questions that we want.
No.
Right.
3 months down the line.
Yeah.
And also, we've always not hated, but we've also been very apprehensive of giving out information to our clients, of our clients to companies, because sometimes they go and run with it. Sometimes they're bombarding them, and they're taking advantage of the precious database source, which is our clientele and where they're going to live and what their phone number is and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I know that you as a team, you guys take that really serious.
Definitely.
And talk about the follow up that you have with real estate teams, because again, another thing that I feel is lacking, or has definitely been lacking in that space, is that we used to throw out names to people and then we had no idea whatever happened. You'll talk about, walk us through working with a real estate team. When do you want their information, and then walk us through that process of how you're from that portion to the closing.
Right. Yeah. No. So we're a big believer in having a process. Whatever your business is, having a process, knowing what you're doing and where you're going with it. And so you're right, we take pride in getting the opportunity from our agents and from their team. So our process, I'm going to have John, if I could, he's our ops manager, and he sort of deals with the back end of it. I go out and make it rain. I go out there, shake hands and kiss babies, build relationships. And then at that point, once we do get the option, he takes care of it from there.
Bobby shakes babies and kisses hands.
Take
I told you that was wrong.
And if JJ stayed in his lane, he'd be wearing a mariachi outfit.
So
come on. So John, you want to go over the process?
Yeah, go over the process. So Bobby's real estate residential. He gives you a client. Walk us through the step-by-step of what you should expect.
Sure. So ideally, 7 to 10 days before your client is going to close, we would like the information.
So not after they close.
No, beforehand.
So like a week or a week and a half before they close.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. That's going to stop a lot of the door knocking that's going on, and usually when you're referred from a realtor, it's going to look a lot better on behalf of your clients. So
sure.
7 to 10 days out, we'd like to get that. I have an intricate tracking system which I keep every single referral that we have for follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
Because follow-up is huge.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we'll reach out to them 7 to 10 days beforehand. We'll get, an explanation, let them know who we are, who we're referred by. The glory goes to the realtor, of course. And then hopefully set something up, a couple of days after they close. If it's on a weekend, we'll try to catch them right before the weekend to avoid all those knocks on the door coming in. As that process is going on, sometimes it takes a week, sometimes it takes 2 months. It just depends on how it goes. However, I am in contact with the realtor throughout the entire process.
Just updating them where you're at.
That's it. Whether we get the business or whether we don't. If we did not, why we didn't.
And a lot of people don't know that just getting a security system, it decreases your insurance, right?
Yeah,
so you save
up
money.
to 20% of homeowners insurance, correct.
So that'll offset it huge.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's a good time to get them then, is before they've gotten that insurance binder, which is at that point already done at closing. So you're trying to get them before they get to the title company.
You got it.
And that way they can have that kind of they can take advantage of that discount.
Yeah, and they can always, if they already have their insurance in place, they can always get their certificate and submit it to the insurance company.
Yep, and it will take effect in that discount.
Right.
So we like getting in there before they move into the home, just introduce ourselves, basically congratulate them on the process, and then set up a time to come in after they move in before they start getting solicited, again, by the, door to door. And nothing wrong with door to door. I started there, but I understand if you can get referred to somebody, there's that accountability.
Warm.
Yeah, it's a warm referral.
And you don't know who's knocking on that door, right?
That's very true.
It could be someone like Johnny Lopez.
Come on.
I'm just kidding. No.
10 years ago.
No, but it could be someone that's,
you just never know.
There's fly-by-nights,
And again, when we're referred by our agent, there's that accountability for your client.
Yeah, taking care of them, making sure, because, if you don't take care of them, then we stop.
Very
referring.
simple, yep.
Cool. So we're going to take a quick break, be right back with Johnny Lopez. Again, check him out at advancedprotectiontx.com. Again, that's advancedprotectiontx.com, and that's 210-530-4433.